Hey, y'all remember that time that Rick James and Teena Marie had that song where they were in a relationship but they didn't treat each other well, even though they really did love each other and brought something out of each other? Because they was end up walking one day. I guess Rick was walking one day and he saw Tina and he was like, "Wow, girl, how have you been? I can't lie. It looked like life been being pretty good to you." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Rick, how you been?" He's like, "Oh, me, same old thing. I do got a new girlfriend though. It's a little bit different than it was with me and you. I remember, how cold I was back then, but you changed that the way you was loving me and that sensitivity, because I remember when I used to be a dog, you feel me? I remember when I used to just love him and leave him. I would use them and abuse them. That's just what I would do. And until I lay my eyes on you, and that's really when I wanted to change everything from what I was doing. Cause I was cold as ice. I ain't gonna lie. I was cold as ice, and I wasn't very nice to you. But then I kissed those lips, and girl, you turned on my fire and desire. Let me tell you, you burned me up within your flame. That's how you really had me feeling, and you showed me what a love can do. So it's like. I'm like, wow, I just got to thank you because, you showed me that love and sensitivity and it really changed who I was. And I understand, like I said, I understand how I was, and it's crazy. You can go from being a cold blooded person to thinking that you guys give to women. You remember how I used to do that, right? Yeah, but you weren't innocent either because I know you remember how you used to get down too. Tina said, yeah. I remember too. I used to love them and leave them as well, use them and abuse them. That was my that was my claim to fame. Until I laid eyes to you, I laid eyes on you. That pain before pleasure. Yo, claim to fame. I really used to do it, and I know I was cold as ice as well. I already knew that. They having the back and forth. Yeah, I was cold as ice. I wasn't very nice to you. And then they remember when them kissing them lips and that fire and desire building back up. And they're like, look, you showed me what a love can do when that fire and desire happens and when we really feeling each other. And then they just like, well, we both to blame for this. It's on both of us. And Rick, he knew it was getting kind of heated. He was like, look, let's slow down. Let's slow down a little bit, right? We said a little bit too much today. You kind of with somebody. I'm kind of living with somebody. So, we really can't do it. But just, can I ask you a favor? And she's like, what is it, baby? What can I do for you? He was like, can you just hold me? Can you just hold me like you used to hold me and tell me, Rick, everything gonna be all right?